I am the one and only Eagle Double T, and in this video, I will be saying why the Nintendo GameCube was the best 5th generation console and is still an amazing console. First of all, the controller is said to be one of the best controllers by me and a lot of other people. The joystick, it's flawless. The D-pad, it's a bit small, but it's amazing. The button placement is perfect for games like Metroid Prime. It has a nice little start and select button. C-stick, it's actually really good. It has some pretty good grip to it. It fits your hand perfectly. Triggers were grooved to fit your hand. They're very comfortable. Then it has a Z button. They also released the Wavebird. You would plug in your receiver and use a wireless GameCube controller that took batteries. Now, I play my GameCube at least once a week, and I have had this controller for 3 months and have not had to replace the batteries once. So the battery life is pretty good. So, the GameCube controller is awesome. It also uses mini discs. Now, to some people this is good, to some it's bad. For some games, like Resident Evil 4, it had to use 2 discs, because it could not hold enough storage. But they could load faster and play through scratches better. Like, the Wii, there's no way it could play through the scratches that Double Dash has. Never. But the GameCube plays through it like a boss. Nice little GameCube logo. Open button, reset button, power button. It was called the purple lunchbox for a reason. It's like a lunchbox. It had AV, and the power supply was not internal, but the power brick is very small, which is a plus. Then you could buy extra cords to upgrade your graphics, but you did have 6 cords. And it was expensive, and no one bought it. But it was a good idea. Then, you get to the bottom, the fun stuff happens. It has many ports. One for a modem. One for other attachments. And then one for the Game Boy player. Awesome. Just awesome. It could play any type of Game Boy game, ever. Game Boy, Game Boy Advanced, Game Boy Color, all of them. It could play all of them. It is awesome. It is just awesome. The games. It has some of the best games out of that generation, like Sonic Mega Collection, Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3, Wave Race Blue Storm, Super Mario Sunshine, Mario Kart Double Dash that's in a Mario Kart Wii case, but right now it's in the GameCube. Top Gun Combat Zones, Resident Evil 4, only for the GameCube, until it was later released on other consoles. Call of Duty 2 and Finest Hour, Medal of Honor, Rising Sun, and Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, Super Smash Bros., Melee. There's just so many amazing games for this console. So, the GameCube, one of the best consoles ever. And the Wii, even though it is backwards compatible with GameCube games, all controllers, and memory cards, you still need this. Game Boy player. And it just feels better to be playing it on a GameCube. So, the GameCube is amazing. It still is so awesome with the games, the controllers, the console itself, the features it had. It is all amazing. And the PS2, while it still had 2 controllers, this could have 4. So, the only advantage that the PS2 really had over this was the fact that it could take flash drives, and it had Guitar Hero, and Guitar Hero is awesome. But this video was to prove how awesome the GameCube was and still is to this day. I am the one and only Eagle Double T, and I am signing off. Goodbye.